It's a long time coming, never see you. Come make me wheel
This week on Hill and Gully Ride, we find ourselves in the district of Cofals Racecourse in the parish of Clarendon to spend time with and learn about BERYL Auntie B. GILZEAN on the occasion of her 98th birthday. She was born in the said parish and was known for her culinary skills. In the 1960s, she left Jamaica for New York, her 9 children and her husband in tow, where she established a church and gained employment at the Carlisle Hotel. Upon retiring, she returned to Jamaica and picked up right where she left off in her hometown. Here to give some more insights is one of Auntie B's sons.
My mother is so special. I don't even know where to start. There was nothing I wouldn't do for my mom. It doesn't matter what, like, I have to be here just for her birthday. We were here last year. We're back this year again for the same thing because she's a special, special lady. We all call our mom B. We don't say mom, our mother. We say, B, they give one $20 now. She will say, me nah none, you know. When we forget it from, it look like money tree and 2 minutes later, $20 roll off in your hand. So that tell you who we're talking about. If she don't have it, she find it somewhere and we have it. So you know, she's special, real special. I don't even remember my mother ever beat me. I haven't never seen my mother mad with me or, you know, she's different, man. She's another world. That's why she lives so long. Blessings. When I was growing up, I play a lot of soccer. My mom never stopped me. She wanted the best for me. I go out there. I was, at the same time, I was doing 5 soccer teams. And it's all because of my mom, the support and all of that, why I become a good soccer player. I was a star and it's all because of support from my mom, why I become a good soccer player. My mom took me to New York and I was still playing ball, but then, you know, I merged on to do other things. We actually grew up in church also, so on Sundays we have to be at church, whether we like it or not. And even when we moved to New York and we grown, because New York you go to party 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, you go home, you sleep, you get up, you go to party 4 o'clock, and we come back in 8 o'clock. Nobody sleep in the house Sunday morning. Everybody go to church, even though who under the liquor or whatever, they have to go to church. And when we come home, dinner already ready, then we sleep. So that's the kind of discipline we grow up on from our mother. My first Christmas in New York, it was all right because you're coming from Jamaica with a Christmas in Jamaica with the music every corner and you have parties everywhere and you know what I mean, especially watch night. Because remember, we grew up in church. Watch night, we have a church in the district here. It's BERYL Church, because I'm a radio disc jock. I work on 2-3 radio stations right now in Florida. And when I'm on the radio most of the time, you'll hear me talking about BERYL Church. Because I play like The Lord is My Shepherd and a friend of mine from Maypen, a guy named Second Chance. I always play his song, I always playing his song. My heart is hungry. So every time it's like a pucker beat in that song. We say, boy, we grew up on this beat in our BERYL Church when we used to go on a Kofo bottom. And we come up and watch night, we wait till the church a pass and the drum a beat and you know what I mean? We follow the church, go and come back. So yeah, you know. Then I moved from New York, I moved to Texas. Texas was a little different. It's not as cold, but it was still a little chilly. And I was, got a good friend of mine. I met him in Texas. So he says, man, I come to Texas, man, and all my money done, and you know, Texas and on place, man, come to Bahamas. So I say, all right. So we drove down, come to Florida, because to go to Bahamas, live in America, you have to do all the paperwork and stuff. And if you qualified for the job, then they bring you in the country. If you're not qualified, then they won't bring you, because first thing what they do, they put the ads in the paper. If anybody in Bahamas can fill that position, you can't go. So I said, what, when him full the position? He said, no, man, we are run this, so nobody can get this a job here, your job. So anyway, I go down and he went down to Bahamas, did the paperwork, come back over, and he said, boy, I look good, but guess what? When I go to Florida, I see mango tree, coconut tree, orange tree. Me said, no, sir, this is Jamaica, me not leave again. So I moved to Florida, and when I moved to Florida, they start, my sisters and brothers, because I was the first one to Florida, they all come down and start visiting, and everybody start move to Florida. So, you know what I mean? I did a couple of stations. I don't know if you guys familiar with AAVS. It's a Jamaican radio station in New York, in Florida. I was trained by one of the top disc jock at AAVS, which is John T, a good friend of mine. And then I merged on to I work for Eat 100, a radio station in Florida. And I work for a big station also. And now I'm on Flex FM. I do 4 to 6 on Flex, Sunday Jukebox. And I'm on Mixed Trend Radio and MixLR out of New York, which I did Thursday night gospel, which is a hot show, Thursday night, you know. Sundays I did oldies, like the whole studio ones and stuff like that, and on Flex, FM/TV. So I'm on that every Sunday. What is coming out of Jamaica now, I'll say, it's the younger, you know.
It's not appealing
No, I'm not. I'm not that kind of music person. Like I said, I do gospel, and I do studio ones. And a matter of fact, my Sunday show, 4 to 6 on Flex, I'll start off with gospel, then I'll do some R&B, souls, and then I do studio ones. So I like 3 categories of music I do on Flex. And then on Mixed Trend MixLR now, which is the internet out of New York, I do straight gospel Thursday night, and it's a hot gospel show. The phone ring off the hook, the chat line, you're looking at 200 and something chat within the 2 hours, so you know, it's a hot show.
So radio is alive and well.
Yes, yes.
Irrespective of what people think about social media and all of that, radio
is great.
Well.
Yep, yep.
Yes.
Hill and Gully Ride is brought to you by the Media Technology Institute.
Want a career in the booming industry of film and television? Register now at the Media Technology Institute to get hands-on training with the industry's best high-definition equipment. We offer other courses in video production, voice and speech, audio engineer, photography, and many more. Call us at 876-922-9214 or visit our office at 37 Arnold Road, Kingston 5. The Media Technology Institute, training the best.
Hill and Gully Ride is brought to you by the Media Technology Institute.
You are watching Hill and Gully Ride, and we're in the district of Coffles, Racecourse, Clarendon, with the family and friends of 98-year-old BERYL Auntie B. GILZEAN. As Auntie B is still inside getting all dolled up for her debut, we continue with stories being told about her.
She bring me 99, go to Prophecy Church. I said, Miss GILZEAN, you carrying me to church and me not married or nothing. And he said, tap it nice, tap it nice. Okay. And gradually I go there and I get married. And she said it was for us to work together. She showed me how to live with people and showed me how to share with my church sisters and brother. And she teach me a thing. And the same way I doing it. Same way, carrying sweetie in my bag and water. for every one of them. We must share it, and she bake the toto and the pudding come there. And she's a mother for the church, and she love everyone she love. And she is good in the community. One thing she do, she rough me, but the rough she rough me, I thank God for it, because she make me learn sense. Because when you're young and going to church, you have to have somebody to guide you and protect you. And she said, Sister Bennett, come. Me go do something. I said, why no? You know, see me young and I go in a church. Me I thought just like it though. And she said, oh, the church don't have a jump set. Me say, what you going to do now for make with it? And say, you know what? Me I go bake cake. Me and she put together and do those things. And me say, oh, you go do it? And say, we go unveil the cake. You have a lot of flowers where you get from gift. And you have it, put it down there. And you go pin it on the cake. And if you sell the cake, $150 a slice. And we do it for men's first women Sunday and the man Sunday. And he say, girl, you hear me say, if you listen to me, sometimes I don't want to come here. And he say, you're going to listen to me, you know, because me care you come in there. And I say, yes, my mother, yes, my mother. And anyway, she go, she say, tour we have to go. And she tell me just like what she tell me at that matter. And I grow with it same way. If the Virginia don't have no money, make up it and bring him. She's told me that. She love him, I'm telling you. And if you need your rough, you know, mean it. You know, mean if you make way a sense. Because when we in that grow, you know, say some way for giddy in a church. You go in a church and you come out back. Say you don't have this, you don't have that, yeah. And nobody not give you. Some do it for true. Yeah. Yes, Miss Gilzea carry me there and he say me have to go married. He might tell him, your cousin, you have to go married to her because me want her to come in the church.
Josephine Ricketts, Auntie Bee's friend, has an interesting tale. Usually she would attend Auntie Bee's parties with her husband, but she unfortunately lost him a few years ago. She's feeling especially sad and alone today. Is she really?
In a way, because you when you bend your mind to certain things, then eventually you have to accept where you get, because it now go better. If you fret away yourself, you are go hurt. And his last word to me was, he called me by my name and he said, Josephine. I said, yes. He said, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. That was his last word. So that meaning to say me not afraid for him. And on the other hand, no, he did accept the Lord. So so that making no worry me. Cause me just want as me tell my children, them say me would mind if me go to bed and no wake. So long as me know say me spirit and my heart, it is with the Creator. Because some things are going to come upon we can't, in our last days, that's sweetheart. We have to hold up our head. We can't. So, in the early days, when Sister Griffiths and her come to the church and Sister Griffiths introduced her to us. That's how me get to know her. I can't remember the year, but it's quite a long time. And then eventually from there and then, we moved together. Me used to come up here all the while now and again, and my husband, because in the church they did have an extension Sunday school class. And they used to keep it here. And then my husband now was the Sunday school teacher for up here. So eventually, and anytime anything going to happen, Sister GILZEAN always says, Sister Ricketts, where you do there? You see, I know for your business. Then we move with one another. But it so happens that it reached this stage where me couldn't come here again, and she couldn't come there. So it kind of, that nearness kind of drift apart. But anytime she having her birthday or anything up here, she always invite me. And then now the children them know. When we church burned down, and we did not have a church, we have to worship at the pastor's home. Sister GILZEAN and some children. You know, I don't remember them now because a long time that, you know. And they come from foreign and then farm. They have a bands and then keep concert there for raise money for help with the church. So it's a long time we have come. It's only a pity that the time when we should be together, we can't be together. Because, you know, when you and somebody move and then now you can sit down and remember the whole time and you could have said, wait, you remember when you did put your foot there so and me come, you know, then we laugh and go on. You see, but true we live so far. But me never stop remembering Sister GILZEAN. Never stop remembering. But so you go, sweetheart. And we have to just take life as how we get it. You understand me? But when it comes on our church, sweetheart, the only time we not see her or hear from her are when she go up our children them. Cause you know she travel. But as a year she come back, so that harmony gone back again. You understand me?
Hill and Gully Ride is brought to you by the Media Technology Institute. Hill and Gully Ride is brought to you by the Media Technology Institute.
In the district of Coffles Racecourse, Clarendon is where we are today on Hill and Gully Ride with the family and friends of BERYL GILZEAN on the occasion of her 98th birthday celebration. On the previous side of the break, Josephine Ricketts, a close friend of close to 50 years, was speaking of the relationship she had with the 98-year-old. Miss Ricketts was born in Trelawney. Now, what is her story? How did she end up in Hayes, Clarendon?
I'm not going to tell you my business. But everybody are going to know my business now.
You take a bus.
My mother was living up here. I don't know how she come up here, but she was living here. And then now, she want me to come get some of the view. Because you ever hear one time say they have upper area money of pushing a glass, wash glass, something like so. Yes man, down a Lionel Town. You never hear about it. No. So me want to come see now. And figure, because if them have money I wash glass and me not have the money, me can't take out. When them comes like then tray, me can go pick up here and put it for dry.
Paper money?
Then you can use silver money wash glass. You can't use silver money, you have to use paper money. Me don't know if it's true, you know, but I will me hear. But when me come up here now, me don't see that.
So then trick you?
So but I saw me here.
Yes.
And my mother were living up here now, and she was, you know, a bird. Then when I hear where they fly, then call it plane, a bird, you know. She was going away, you know, and she want, if we can take our things, them now, if we carry go where we live. So she, right, so that's how me come up here. So after me come up, let me take time to make them know here when me I say, After me come up here now, me nobody go back home. So I saw me come over here.
Patsy, the daughter, and Pops, who deceased, we were very good friends. And we lived in Manchester Resource at the time. I migrated to New York in the 60s, and then she followed in the 70s, and we lived in the same house for years. And we were like family. She's a loving person. She's a no-nonsense person. She liked to dress up. She liked to give our little jokes. We would go to work and we would come back home, and we would live like one happy family. It was a lot of us living together at the time, and then we all go our separate ways, but we were still in contact with each other because we were like family. Yeah.
We all grew up saying Auntie B because she was the first grandchild for our grandmother. So when we come along, each one of us say Auntie B. And she didn't mind. It was a joy hearing us call her Auntie B. Auntie B come a long way. She worked very hard for her children. Auntie B was a no-nonsense person. Anything she set her mind to, she accomplished. I remember once, I was small at that time, about 14, 15. Auntie B had a shop in Milk River, and the school was nearby. Auntie B used to prepare lunch for those children. And every day those children would come by the shop to purchase their lunch. And it was a joy because I was one of them that helped to prepare the lunch for the children. Myself and Patsy, we were the head cook and bottle washer, as you would say, because everything that Auntie B wanted to accomplish, she had to confirm Patsy. And we come a long way. I remember she used to do a little selling of lunch to workers at the field. Auntie B would cook. We had a donkey, and she would pack the lunch, and we would take it to the field, and the men would get their lunch. And it was such a joy because each day they were looking forward for their lunch. When Auntie B was traveling, she would come home, especially Christmas time. And Auntie B would buy grocery, and she packed them out, she and Patsy, and make small package. And every elderly person in this district would get a package.
And riders, this is where we leave Auntie B, family, friends, and Coval's district in Clarendon for this week. There is much more to come, so feel free to join us same time, same place for the finale next week. Until then, we make our way up the hill.
Thank you for watching Hill and Gully Ride.